Hey everyone, today we have a how to make glitter tattoos video. So I've been meaning to make this video for so long for you guys, and I finally got around to it. So here I opened up the Cricut. So I do have a Cricut machine, and you can do Cricut or Silhouette, whatever you have. You don't have to use a computer with Cricut. I know that you can use an iPad or a laptop, up to you. So here I opened up the Cricut app, and I went to My Stuff, and then I'm looking for the glitter tattoo images that I just made for a customer. So I'm going to open this up. Now these are the Christmas edition ones that my customer wanted, and so I'm going to show you how I start off making it. So I choose this square shape, but I don't like the pointed edges of the square. I like the rounded edges, so that's the one I chose. Then what I do is make it bigger so I can see. Recently had to start wearing reading glasses, so now I change this to white. And so that's the base of our glitter tattoo. Then I duplicate it. That's this button up here. And then I turn it over on its side. Did have a little bit of trouble getting that certain turn. I think the app must have updated again, so it might have made some changes. So here I'm going to go up to the rotation option at the top bar eventually once I get frustrated. And then I'm going to click on the top one so that it does turn over. There we go. Finally, I got tired of trying to figure that part out. So we're going to click, click, click all the way until it goes onto its side. What we're going to do is cut a corner of the glitter tattoo, because I find that it's much easier to like peel off when you have part of it cut. So here you can make it smaller or bigger. It's totally up to you. I'm going to do a little more. So then you hit slice at the bottom right. Take all the garbage away that you don't need. Highlight it and click delete. Then you're left with this. So now I have to decide what image goes on here. And that's the tricky part, because some images with like holes in the middle, it's not going to cut right. So here I just typed in dog. And this one would be difficult because of this little white spot here. So we don't want to deal with anything difficult. The paw print would be easy. This would be difficult with the Santa hat. So we're going to pick something simple. This is a basic. See how the whole outline is cut? That's going to cut easy. You don't have to think. So this part is up to you again. You can make a small image. It'll tell you in inches what size you want. And then you can just take a ruler and check on your arm and see. So I typically do these a little less than 2 inches, probably 1.7 or 1.8. So totally up to you. Now how to get this, I'm going to make mine bigger just because, you know, we know how to do glitter tattoos. So then I'm going to hit this button here. And we're going to align it in the center. That's what that button does. So you highlight it, go to align, go all the way down to center, and it'll center it for you. Then I went to the bottom right and clicked attach, and it attached the whole thing. So Cricut will cut out the square part and the inside. And the inside is a part you don't need. So you'll have to like weed that part out. We'll show you here soon. So then I check it, and it's 2.1 inches. So I type it in here, click enter, and it'll make it that size. So then I can add it to my group. And here you can see I cut these on the bottom and this one on the top. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. It's just whatever mood you're in. So I'm going to delete the dog, and then we're going to go to show you what you need to do next. Okay guys, so this is the part we're going to choose a few of the glitter tattoos. We're going to hit make, and you can see they end up here on your Cricut board, on your mat, on the app. So here I'm going to zoom in for you. and it lines them up perfectly for you. So you just put the amount that you want up here to the left. You just write however many you want of each, and it'll fill the mat. It's up to you. Now, once we have all that, I'm trying to decide how many. I think this client wanted like 10 of each or something. Okay, so now I figured out how many I want of each, which is much more than 10, but that's okay. So now we're gonna have to load our mat. Alrighty guys, so I only have 2 hands. I gotta film with one. So you're going to open your Cricut, then you're gonna turn it on. Go ahead and click this button. All right, so now we have to get our mat. Totally up to you to use what, tools or products you want to use. Up to your choice. Everybody has different preference. So here I have the Cricut Removable Vinyl. And I did find this on clearance at Joann's, so that's what we're going to use today. We are going to place it here and make sure that it's on the lines of the entire mat. Alrighty guys, so I loaded my removable vinyl to the mat. Make sure if you're purchasing vinyl, it's removable so it's not as sticky. So here I'm going to change my blade because I'm going to be using a fine point blade, not my deep cut. So I'm going to go ahead and switch that. Alright, so here I'm going to move my stuff out of the way. I'm going to take the blade out. This is a deep cut blade for heavier materials. And I'm going to switch it to the fine point blade because vinyl is very thin and delicate sometimes, and so we want to use the lighter blade. This is like, I guess, a standard blade. So go ahead and place it in there. It kind of falls in there and just like sticks in there. So then you place it back into your machine and you are ready to go. Alrighty guys, so now that we have the blade in here, we're going to go ahead and load our mat. So make sure, like I said, the mat are on the lines right here. It's just going to make it easier for you. Make sure you rub on the whole thing. Make sure it's all the way down. Then you're going to place it inside these little tabs. Make sure they're within those tabs. And then push it. I'm going to hit make it. Click on removable vinyl. Removable. Okay, click on that because that's the material you're using. Then I'm going to click on, actually no, we'll leave it default. So default, and then we'll go over here to the machine. It's going to start flashing when it's ready. So go ahead and click that button that's flashing. And you're going to let your Cricut or Silhouette do its thing. It's going to measure out the vinyl piece and make sure everything's good to go. Alrighty, at this point it should start flashing again. The second button to the right. Once it does that, it's telling you I am ready to cut this thing. So go ahead and push the button that's flashing, and you're going to let it do its thing. You're going to let it cut. Alright, and depending on your machine and what year it is, and if it's a Silhouette or not, or Cricut or not, or what year, that's going to determine like how fast it goes. But you're at home, so no worries there. So now we're going to take our vinyl. It has finished. I sped up the video. But you peel off your vinyl off of the mat. Go ahead and turn your mat upside down and peel it off. Then you get your weeding tool. That's what this is called, a weeding tool. You can find them at Dollar Tree even. You don't have to buy Cricut. You know, it's expensive. So you could just go to Dollar Tree and get one. And it's very sharp at the tip. So we're going to grab the edge of the vinyl piece. We're going to roll that up and throw it away. So now make sure if you need reading glasses, put them on. But you're going to get kind of close to this and you're going to find the inside of the image. So try to find the inside of the image and pick off these little bits and pieces. And sometimes the whole image comes out, at one shot, and sometimes it tears and it comes off in pieces. So there we go. This one is a snowflake. And we're just gonna keep weeding and weeding. So this is time consuming, but it is totally worth it. You know, you don't have to spend on glitter tattoos. You can just buy the removable vinyl, or if you're using vinyl, make sure it's like super light. Like the sticky part is not like super sticky, because it's gonna hurt your skin. So, and make sure that when you do apply these glitter tattoos that you clean the skin first. Make sure you're using rubbing alcohol or hand sanitizer, not moisturizing, because then the glitter tattoo won't stay. But yeah, rubbing alcohol usually will work just to take all the oils and everything off the skin, so the glitter tattoo stays much longer. So we're going to go ahead and keep weeding this whole sheet, and then we'll get to the next step. Alrighty guys, so we are on our last snowflake. Yay! I don't know how long that took. But definitely had, you know, a movie on and was able to listen to that. So we need to cut off this excess, but for right now, the next step will be covering it with like I'm using, it's kind of like Scotch tape, like the paper tape. So that's what I decided to use on the top part of this. I don't know what clear topping, like it's food. I don't know what clear, you know, covering they put on regular glitter tattoos, professional ones, because I could not find one that wouldn't ruin the glitter tattoo, you know, like a clear top. So I don't know. This has been what works best for me. It's like a paper tape. And it's a very light tack. The reviews were like, this thing doesn't stick, you know, it's not sticky enough, and I'm like, yes, that's what I need. And so thanks to the bad reviews, I ordered this, and it works great for this. So what I'm going to do is try to be careful, because this roll is like, goodness gracious. So I'm going to take this off carefully, and then I'm going to spread it across the top of the snowflakes. And we're going to be as careful as we can to try to make sure there are no bubbles and stuff like that. So make it look as nice as possible. And okay, let's see how this goes. So I have to pull it apart here. This is also a tedious part. I kind of like making glitter tattoos. I think it's fun. The end result is really fun. So here I'm kind of measuring like, okay, how much do I need? Once I figure that part out, I get my X-Acto knife and I will slice it right there at the edge. Okay, let's see if I can, kind of hard to get a good shot for you guys, but let's try. So X-Acto knife, make sure you don't hurt yourself. Be very careful. All right, so we slice that, and then I kind of just rip the top and make sure this doesn't fold over on itself, because once it sticks to itself, ooh girl, it's over. You gotta throw it out. So be very careful. All right, I'm gonna try to fold or kind of flatten the inside middle of it, and we're gonna measure, kind of, you know, use your eyesight here. Let the center down first, and then rub and pat the other side down. Whew, okay, that looks pretty good. So now I'm going to use this tool. It's kind of flat on one side, and I'm just going to, yeah, go over it just so it sticks to the glitter tattoo pretty well. Now, what I found easiest is to use my scissors, because if I just use my little cutting machine, all these lifted parts of the tape, oh my god, it's so frustrating. So I just use my scissors, cut the edges off as best I can. This will definitely teach you, this practice will teach you how to cut in a straight line. So, all right, we're gonna cut all around it. And thank you guys for sticking with me this long. I know it's gonna be a super long video, but it will be worth it. So now we throw all these little bits away that we don't need. Then we grab our cutting tool. Here we go. This one I got at, I think it was Hobby Lobby on sale, maybe. Carbon Titanium Westcott. It's pretty nice. I like this one. So here you line it up. Make sure the top and the bottom of the sheet where the line is line up to where you're going to be slicing, because sometimes it's off a little bit. So make sure the bottom and the top of that line, make sure it's right where it needs to be cut. And watch your fingers, don't hurt yourself. Make sure you're not letting a kiddo do this. Gosh, you don't want to let somebody hurt themselves because they want to help, but okay, there we go. And don't want kiddos to get hurt. So then I take it to the bottom and I slice one by one. You could do it this way or use scissors. Sometimes I use scissors at this point, or I'll stack like two of them together and use scissors. So it's totally up to you. And then you just stack them up and you have your glitter tattoos ready to go. So much fun. All right, so I'm going to just continue to cut the rest. And I had a whole bunch to do for this customer, thank goodness. So here you go, I'm going to show you how to peel it. This is why I cut it here on the edge. Easy peel, super easy. And then once you use it, if you use this paper tape on top, so easy. I have not had any complaints from customers with this paper top. So the clear one, I used to use like a clear one on top, and I got lots of complaints like, Lily, it won't come off the glitter tattoo. It's being, it's frustrating. And I'm like, okay. So I was on the hunt to find something that worked. So this seems to be the best thing. So hopefully some of these tips helped you guys out. I appreciate you guys sticking with me. I love making glitter tattoos. If you want to order some from me, you're welcome to message me. You can find me at Lily Santoya Body Art on Instagram, Lily Santoya anywhere, Facebook too. And just send me your image and I'll get your glitter tattoos made for you. So here are other ones I've made, some big, some small. It's up to you what size you want them. These are all just customer requests that I made extra. So they're really fun to make, and that's it. That's one more thing you don't have to, pay for, like ordering this huge bulk order of glitter tattoos. So hopefully this helped you guys, and I would, love to see, your designs, what you decide to choose. There are some images that have that are super detailed that, I would have to go into another video to show you guys how to make cuts and stuff. But these simple images where the whole thing, like say a circle, right? Like say a circle, the machine is going to cut a circle. So if you have little bits inside that circle, it's much more difficult. It'd be like advanced level, trying to fix that. And that's why I'll make custom stuff for artists and customers, because I've already kind of figured out how to do that. So if you need something intricate done, like a logo, I could definitely help you out with that. Feel free to message me, get a hold of me, and we'll talk about it, give you pricing information and get those done for you. But if not, this is a fun thing to learn on your own and to do for your little business. Alrighty guys, remember when you're using these, please purchase skin safe adhesive glitter tattoo glue. Make sure you're cleaning the area before you apply it. Want to make sure everybody has a healthy and happy experience. Alrighty guys, if you have any questions, please comment or message me directly. No problem at all. So here we have your little glitter tattoo stack. For customers, I always put in a little baggie with my company logo and a thank you, of course. Or you could put in a little Ziploc bag, take it to work, and then you have them on hand. You can also get containers, up to you. So here we go. I did Christmas trees for this customer. He also wanted snowflakes, and he wanted reindeer, and he wanted a bunch of other stuff, which I made later. But they look super nice, and hopefully they'll all get used up. And I just love them so much. I think they're so cute. Alrighty guys, well, Thank you so much for sticking with me, and I'll catch you in the next one.